second word is loony. So, do you know what loony is? Okay, loony. Here you go. Loony is from a word, a loon. That's a loon.
Canadian duck.
Yeah, it's kind of dog or goose or something like that. And $1 coin in Canada, we don't have $1 bill. Instead, we have a coin. In 1990s, we changed from bill to coin. So, and in that $1 coin, there is a loon. So they call it loony. Is a dollar in Canadian. $1 is a loony. So coffee crisp is a $1. A loony?
It's about
Yeah, it's about $2.
$2.25.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's a good deal, right?
Yeah. And we have $2 coin. Guess what this is called? In 2000. Wow, great.
Oh, it's pretty close.
Because it has a bear.
Some people thought of
Some people thought of calling it berry. Because the loony is loony, so they call, but they want to rhyme, so they call it toony.
Toonie.
It's toony.
Is polar bear or?
Polar bear, yes. The most dangerous bear in the world.
Grizzly bear.
Polar bear.
Bigger?
Polar bear can smell its prey 2 kilometers away. And it runs 50 kilometers per hour. So it only takes him about some seconds to reach you. Pretty. Yeah, it's really pretty. It doesn't drink cola. It's really, yeah, it's really scary.
Who's Elizabeth?
Who is this girl? Oh, okay, the girl, not the lady.
Probably
You
Queen
are
of
calling
UK.
the woman?
It's Her Majesty, Queen
Yeah,
Elizabeth
probably.
II. In Canada, we belong to Commonwealth countries, which means England, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, and
India.
all the other India,
Used to
maybe.
be.
Yeah. So in every country that belongs to Commonwealth, they have Elizabeth face in the back. She's because Canada is her land. That's right.
That's why we have prime minister.
Toque, or okay, in French we call it toque. Toque. But in English you can always say toque.
Jiyeon is wearing it.
Toque.
Ah.
Okay, it's cold tonight, so I should have brought my toque. What is a toque? Yeah,
Ah.
that's a toque.
Oh.
So cute.
That's a toque. Toque. They wear toques. So that's the only that I think it's 100% Canadian word. So people say, how would you call your hat? You don't call it, it's my hat. But we have specific words for that kind of hat. We call it toque. Got toque, eh? Eh? If you say A, then automatically American people will know that you're from Canada. Washroom. Ah. Washroom.
I did not know this was Canadian word.
You've seen restrooms, bathrooms, toilets, water closet, WC, water closet, loo. If you're from England, you know they call it loo. But washroom is Canadian word to call restroom. The way we don't say restroom, we say washroom.
I really did not know
It's French, toilette. It's French, but restroom, and they call it loo. Okay, there's a loo with a view. I have seen the picture, and it's really scary. It's open with the glasses, so you can see when you do your things. So that's why it's called loo with a view. In the house, you call it bathroom, or in all the other countries, they call it toilet. But to me, toilet sounds dirty. Toilet is the actual thingy. It's called toilet, so we don't like it to be called toilet, but we've been to Nepal and they call it toilet. Toilet cha? That's how they say. 화장실 있어요?
There was no
toilet cha.
toilet. There was just a hole.
Alright, so washroom, that's what you'll see in Canada. Double. Today's a good day to explain double. Do you know what double is? Does anybody know what double is?
Double?
No.
Double. If you enjoy basketball, they say like Jeremy Lin, he scored double. Double means in basketball it means you scored 2-digit number of scoring and you either have 2-digit number of assists or 2-digit number of rebounds. Then you say double. Or some people say triple-double, but double is not a basketball term in Canada. Tim Hortons. Do you know what Tim Hortons is? No, Tim Hortons is coffee shop, big coffee shop, and you will find it in every block.
Kind of like Cafe Bene.
Kind of like Cafe Bene. You'll find it everywhere.
Not as
Double.
fancy though.
Double means when you order coffee in Tim Hortons and you say, can I have a large cup of double, please? Double means 2 sugar and 2 cream.
You always say cream and sugar.
Yeah,
So
2 creams
sugar.
and 2 sugar, or 2 milk and 2 sugar. So double is really sweet and
No, it's not.
yeah. And if you put one cream and 1 sugar, it's not single. It's called regular. So it's a regular, black, regular, double, triple, quadruple, whatever. Yeah, but it's double is the term.
So what do you call black coffee in Canada?
Black.
Black.
Just black.
So-
Not American.
Americano, the term Americano, I heard that in Korea.
Really?
I just heard it in Korea for.
Well, I heard it to Italy or
What?
a lot
Really?
of European countries.
In European countries, but you're not going to hear it from English speakers.
I didn't hear that.
Really?
I heard it in the United States too.
Really? You
Wow.
call it Americano.
That's good infiltration of words. That's right. Take that, Americans.
This guy is the Prime Minister of Canada, Stephen Harper, and he's drinking double with his whoever this guy is.
Isn't that vice?
Tim Hortons, you will find it. If you drive from the U.S. and to towards Canada up north, and first thing you'll find is Tim Hortons, and then you'll know that I'm in Canada now. Tim Hortons, their donuts kicks ass. It's better than Dunkin' Donuts for sure.
Wow.
That's what Americans say too.
They sell really nice lunch.
2 for 1. What's 2 for 1? Here we go.
Coffee, 설탕 좀.
I'm going to get a 2 for Canadian at the beer store. That's how they'll say. 2 for Canadian. Any wild guess? Hint. Beer store. Canadian
6-pack?
is a brand of beer.
Wow.
6 packs?
Is it a
Wow, like that. It's like that. It's 2 for
Wow.
24.
That's actual beer name, I kid you not.
Yeah.
Really called
Canadian. It's called Canadian.
Right.
Its company is Molson, and it's really famous, really bitter though. So they buy 24 bottle case of beer, and they call it 2 for.
They have what? 6, 8, 12.
Look, 6, 12, and
Oh,
24.
they have 8 packs too.
Really?
I worked at a beer store. Come on.
Right. 6, 8, 12, and 24. They
And
buy
36.
because in Canada you don't find many bars in the countryside. So what you do is you go to beer store and grab a 2 for and then go home and drink. So the famous company is Molson, really famous beer company. So here's another term, Molson Muscle. Can anybody guess what Wilson mussel is?
Like beer belly?
Beer belly, yes.
Oh.
Wilson mussel, right here.
Oh.
I have a Wilson mussel.
I don't think so.
I don't drink beer, so. but-
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. Okay, here's really nice.
Beer.
Does anybody go to church? I don't know. Angela and I, we go to church, but there's a beer prayer. Angela, can you kindly read it?
The original version goes like this: the Lord's Prayer is always read before the inauguration of the President of America, and it goes, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our transgressions as we forgive those who transgress against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. And they made a parody of that, so it's our lager, lager.
Lager?
Our lager, which art in barrels, big wooden oak barrels. They used to put wine and beer in them.
Hallowed be
Thy drink, thy will be drunk, which means I will be drunk. At home as in the tavern. Tavern is the
A
old
bar?
style bar, like Shakespearean bar. Give us this day our foamy head. When you pour the beer, you get the white foam. That's called foamy head. And forgive us our spillages. So if someone makes you spill, then you forgive them.
Okay.
As we forgive those who spill against us, and lead us not to incarceration. Incarceration is the cops taking you behind the bars. So you go to prison because you were drunk and you were doing some nasty things. Yeah. But deliver us from hangovers. Well, when you have
You have to explain what hangover is.
well, if you drink too much, the next morning you get a headache, and you feel like throwing up, and you feel sick. Those are called hangovers.
The bitter and the bitter, the lager, forever and ever. That's, I am Canadian. That's a beautiful prayer. So if you like this, I'll give you a copy of it. Chocolate bar. What is a chocolate bar? Well, it's obvious. A chocolate bar. To Canadians, it's obvious. To Canadians, a candy bar doesn't make sense because a chocolate bar is made of chocolate. There. So the famous chocolate bar in Canada, really famous. Coffee crisp. Have you ever tasted coffee crisp? It's only sold in Canada.
Oh, you broke it open. Oh. Okay, honey. I think you need to go on diet or something.
So, if you does anybody have an allergy? Allergy, peanut allergy? No. Okay. This is the only one of the only chocolate bars that you can have, even though you have a peanut allergy. So many Americans who has peanut allergy but love chocolate bar would buy this. Come to Canada and buy boxes of this. Coffee crisp. And I found this t-shirt. All right.
I really like that.
Yeah. Knapsack. Oh, she knows what knapsack is. Knapsack. Yeah, we call backpacks knapsacks. So backpack, we call it knapsack. So it's knapsack. Did you know that the Canadians are the really famous for putting their flag on their knapsacks? So that whenever you go to foreign countries, and whoever has the Canadian flag is Canadian, 100%. Some food here. We will towards the end. Smarties. Do you know what Smarties is? Have you ever watched a movie called E.T.? E.T. E.T. Phone Home. In E.T., Elliot, the little boy, would put Smarties on the floor so that E.T. will grab it and follow him. Angela just told me yesterday that originally it was M&M's. So
Steven Spielberg wanted to call the M&Ms and ask them whether he could use M&M's chocolate, little chocolate candies. for the movie, and the M&M's CEO must have been drunk. Said, "No, it's a stupid movie. I'm not endorsing my chocolate cake." So he
So
had
he
to
was
find something.
looking for another candy balls, and he found Smarties in Canada.
And I think their sales went up by like
It's
80% after the
It's
movie.
made in Nestle, makes Smarties. Poutine.
Oh, I love poutine. Oh,
Have you ever been to New York Fries in 청담동? New York Fries. There's a fries. Okay, if you go to
The president
New York
of
Fries,
Russia.
there's food called poutine.
French.
French fries with gravies and cheese curd called poutine. Canadian dish.
Calorie not so
Calorie is not so smart, but it tastes great. This is when I found this. Angela and I, we almost cried. In Canada, you will actually find dill pickle chips, or dressed chips, and ketchup chips.
Potato chips. And poka chip.
Yeah, but it has dill pickle. What you know what dill pickle is, right? It's not sweet. It's kind of salty pickle. It's like this, dill pickle.
They actually
Tastes like pickle. Tastes like cucumber pickle.
But not
Tastes
sweet. Sour.
Tastes really good. And we have all dressed. All dressed means every spice is in there. Tastes really good. Better than barbecue. And the last, but not least,
Oh, ketchup.
ketchup chips.
Oh, dang.
This, if you ever go to Canada again, buy ketchup chips and try. This is the inside.
They're not spicy.
They taste like ketchup, and your finger will be really red. It tastes really good. I know she's shaking.
No.
No, it's really good.
It's an acquired taste. You would, when you first taste it, you were like, "What the hell did they do with the chips?" Now I'm gonna have to complain, but you get hooked on it. Trust me, you get hooked on it. Really.
So in Canada's symbol animal is beaver. Beaver. So we eat beaver tail. Have you ever tried beaver tails? It's like this. Beaver tails is a pastry. It's a bun,
Fried bun.
fried bun. So you put something like fancy. It's always eaten in the winter season, like this. It's called beaver tail. Tastes really good. Very expensive. Here you see Q de Castor. That's French for beaver tail. Tail of beaver.
Castor.
Yeah. And last page, miscellaneous. Serviette. Do you know what serviette is? You don't speak French. That's right. Okay. Serviette is napkins. We call it serviette. It's French. Serviette. So, okay, I found this picture and it's really good. Okay. And carburetor. Carburetor, but it's not Terminator. Carburetor is a device you put under your sink like this. When you put your food, leftovers, it will grind it into small pieces and it will go through the sink. It's cool.
Usually only the compost bin.
It's really fun. A till. Till is not adverb anymore, or adverb or conjunction anymore. It's now a till is if you go to cash register. This is called a till. Where this drawer is called a till. And in Canada, you don't take exams. You write exams. That's first thing I was corrected by Mitch. Mitch asked me one day, "What did you say?" "Oh, I wrote an exam." "You mean you took an exam?" "No, I wrote an exam." Meaning I took an exam. So in Canada, we say write exam instead of taking exam. Oops. Some people, not me, not Angela, but some people would say, "I'm gonna have a shower." Instead of saying taking a shower, I'm gonna have a nap. Instead of I'm gonna take a nap, some people would say, "I'm gonna have a nap." Like that. And line up is a word they use in Canada, or southern American people would say that too. Lineup is Canadian word for lines. So if you go to I don't know, maybe a big band concert and there's big lineup, we say there's a big lineup in Canada, but Americans would say, look at the lines. There's a big line. That's how they would say, but in Canada we say line up. And last one, clicks. Do you know what click is? Click, right? Clicks. So we would say clicks in these phrases like Nepal, Kathmandu is about 100 clicks away from Timor. Timor is a city that we've been to. So we say clicks. Instead of saying kilometers, kilometers has 4 syllables. Clicks has 1 syllable, so we say clicks. Apparently clicks is used by Americans first. In the Vietnam War, they said, instead of saying kilometers, they said clicks. But now Canadians will say, it's about 50 clicks from here, or like that. Clicks.
50 clicks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's it. So if you wanna go wanna learn many things about Canada, you can go to theplanetd.com. That's the real nice blog. You can visit.